All right, Dude Brothers, Max and ChuBs here. Today, we're going back in time again, 1987, the horror classic Evil Dead 2. This is one that is special to me because I had a cousin who introduced us to all this kind of stuff. He's a little bit older, and he's not with us today, but his spirit is. And Evil Dead redefined a lot of horror. We'll talk about that after. So, let's go ahead in 3, 2, 1.
Rosebud. Is there a Citizen Kane or something?
That's the name, yeah.
4 years ago, in this quiet forest.
I'm confused now. What was the Evil Dead 1?
Something happened.
Because this is the
They're
one...
telling you.
Okay.
It's amazing. You just asked. It's weird.
Oh, this is the first one?
They're recapping.
That's what I meant.
Something so evil.
But I think Evil Dead 2 was the more known, maybe?
Yeah, yeah.
Ash.
Evil Dead becomes Evil Dead 2.
Dos.
Now, is it Evil Dead 2 like as an Evil Dead also?
Like T.O.O. There you go.
Yeah, when she was dancing around with the chainsaw no head. Oh, and a thing in the thing.
That helps.
That reminds me, the thing in the cellar reminds me
Yeah.
of the thing in the house.
Yeah. Another one we got to do. The things they did
I
with...
want to say they had an Evil Dead series come on Netflix.
Yeah, it was
or
Ash
something?
versus the Evil Dead. I watched a couple episodes. That skull was the best.
Yeah. I remember seeing that a lot in a video store.
Now, fun fact, Sam Raimi did these movies, okay? Eventually did the 2000 Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire.
Bruce Campbell.
Bruce Campbell. Now, these guys, it's like...
I think he had a Spider-Man appearance. Bruce Campbell. He appeared in one
Yeah,
of the
he was in
Spider-Mans.
all the movies as something. He was an usher in the last one.
Oh, in the first one, I think he was the announcer when he fought Randy Macho Man.
So, Sam Raimi, they did this with, like, the lowest budget. They did it.
Yeah.
They were all friends. They found a cabin. It was run down, and they did it. But what they did for horror was show that you can do a great story, you know, with a low budget and make it count because people still talk about it. Yes, Ash vs. Evil Dead, that series actually just ended. I think they had like 3 seasons. So the main things to take is they opened the Book of the Dead, written in blood.
The Necronomicon.
Necronomicon. And in the first one, they're
They had a
trying to
lot of-
find his girlfriend's father.
Yeah.
And he translated it. They retranslate it. And the Deadites are born. They're basically zombies, let's be frank about it.
Yeah.
I mean, they're zombies, the thing in the cellar. But they can talk normal. So it's more of a spirit type thing.
Yeah, demon.
Right. You also have a girl getting sexually assaulted by a tree. Now, they did remake the movie. I saw the remake.
Oh, yeah.
Okay?
I don't think I saw it.
Like 2010, 2012, whatever. It was decent. They did a good job. They changed a little bit of it, but the spirit stays the same. But Evil Dead 1 and 2, because it's basically a back-to-back thing. It's like, this happened. You're still here. I mean, he still looks the same. But you take away the best part, his hand's possessed. And you get a lot of comedy. All the things laugh like he's dancing with the lamp.
They had a lot of Evil Dead comic book stuff. Like
Ash versus Jason,
Yeah,
I think,
they had
and
a
Freddy.
bunch. They had a bunch.
Something like that.
Yeah.
So he cuts off his possessed hand, puts the chainsaw on. That's what everybody kind of knows. That's what you get. But he also has his shotgun, his boomstick. Yeah. I did not really enjoy the third one where he goes back into medieval times.
Nah, I didn't like that
because
either.
that's more of a comic book theory. Like,
That was
okay,
comical. Real
it's
comical.
cool that he does that. But I will say, he does come back, and that's how you get the series. Like, he is older, he trains newer people.
Yeah.
But Evil Dead 2, which the trailer we saw, brought that kind of horror out, and one of those that changed our lives, where it's like, oh, you can have good horror. It doesn't have to be a big, grand story. And it's not a slasher. It's like a guy running with a camera to make it look like a spirit's coming after you.
Well, because that's what I liked about this one, and even the first one was they were, scary. You know, like, I mean, when you get into when he goes back in medieval times and all.
It's jokey.
Yeah, I mean, they were fighting a skeleton army.
They literally had Three Stooges acts like.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
And mini hymns.
Because everybody liked the fact, okay, and even these first ones, it was like super, super scary situation. He might make a joke. He was funny. But it was a good balance. You know, he did a few funny things in a very scary situation. Then the next movies were comedy, 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 comedy. You know, the balance was off. You know,
the show, I will say, I didn't finish all 3 seasons, but they went back. But Bruce Campbell is up in age.
Well, wasn't he working at the store?
He went back to S-Mart.
S-Mart. I couldn't think of the name. Yeah.
And they sold his gun. That's where he got the shotgun. They sold guns at S-Mart.
Oh, okay.
But if you're a horror fan, turn down the lights in the dark, get some popcorn, check out Evil Dead 1 and 2.
Yeah.
2 is what the trailer is. Stay tuned for more trailers, young and old, from us. We're the Dude Brothers. He's Max, I'm Chubb.